Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Kibberman here, but we are looking forward to Halloween in a few days. Can't believe it's going to be spooky. So I'd like to thank you for subscribing to my channel, and here's verification, and thank you for your comments and some likes. So in this video I'll be doing Read Aloud, a first Halloween themed Read Aloud. So I can show you. It's going to be a children's books. This is Funnybones. I recognise this TV show. I was a kid since primary school. This is written by Janet Allan Ahlberg. Okay, so this is published by Puffin. Right. Shall we start with you guys? This is how the story begins. On the dark, dark hill, there is a dark, dark town. In a dark, dark town, there is a dark, dark street. In a dark, dark street, there is a dark, dark house. In a dark, dark house, there is a dark, dark staircase. Down the dark, dark staircase, there is a dark, dark cellar. In a dark, dark cellar, some skeletons lived. There's a big skeleton, a little skeleton, and a dog skeleton. What shall we do tonight? Let's take a dog for the walk. One night, the big skeleton sat up in bed. He scratched his skull. What shall we do tonight? He said. Let's take a dog for a walk, said the little skeleton. I frightened somebody. Good idea, the big skeleton said. So the big skeleton, the little skeleton, and the dog skeleton left the dark, dark cellar, climbed the dark, dark staircase, and stepped out into the dark, dark street. They walked past the houses and shops. They walked past the zoo and the police station. They went into the park. The big skeleton scratched his skull. What shall we do now? He said. Let's play on the swings, says the little skeleton, and throw a stick for the dog and frighten somebody. Good idea, a big skeleton said. What shall we do? So the big skeleton and the little skeleton and the big dog skeleton walked around the dark, dark pond, past the dark, dark tennis courts, and up to the dark, dark swings. Let's play on the swings. The big skeleton and the little skeleton played on the swings. They threw the stick for the dog. Suddenly, something happened. The dog skeleton chased the stick, tripped over the park bench, and bumped into the tree. Woof! And ended up as a little pile of bones. Look at that, the big skeleton said. He's all come to pieces. What shall we do? Let's put him together again, the little skeleton said. So the big skeleton and the little skeleton put the dog skeleton together again. They sang a song while they did it. The toe bones connected to the foot bone. The foot bones connected to the leg bone. The leg bones connected to the hip bone. Hip bones connected to the back bone. Woof. Woof-I. Off. Then they got mixed up. Is that the toe bone? The little skeleton said. Where does this one go? Said a big skeleton. Off. When they had finished, a big skeleton said, "That dog looks a bit funny to me." So he does, said the little skeleton. "We've got his tail on a one end and his head." "Phew," said a big dog skeleton. "Phew." At last, the dog was probably put back together again. The big skeleton and the little skeleton sang another song. These bones can bark again, can run around in the park again, can frighten people in the dark again. The big skeleton scratched his skull. That reminds me," he said. "We forgot to frighten somebody. Let's do it on the way home, then," said the little skeleton. "Good idea," the big skeleton said. "I wish he had a nice little boy to frighten. I wish we had a nice old lady." So the big skeleton, the little skeleton, and the dog skeleton left the dark swings, went out into the dark town and tried to frighten somebody. The trouble was, there wasn't anybody. Everybody was in bed. Even the policemen in the police station were in bed. Even the animals in the zoo, of course, the skeleton animals were awake. Squeak, 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 squeak. Snot, oink. Gillip, Lily. Gillip, Lily. Good evening. Oh, who's a cheeky boy? Then have a cup of tea. Pretty Polly put the kettle on mother. Let's have a ride on the elephant and skeleton. The little skeleton said, "Let's have a word with a parrot skeleton." The big skeleton scratched his skull. "Let's keep out of the way of the crocodile skeleton," he said. When they were back in the street, and when they still could not find anybody to frighten, the big skeleton said, "What shall we do now? Bye-bye. Let's frighten each other." The little skeleton scratched his skull. "Let's frighten each other," he said. "That's better than nothing." "Good idea," the big skeleton said. "Good idea. What a brain. I'm coming to get you." "Gotcha." So, after that, big skeleton frightened a little skeleton. The little skeleton frightened a big skeleton. The big skeleton and the little skeleton frightened the dog skeleton. And the dog skeleton frightened them. Boom! Meow! Woof! Woo! Help! Yap! They hide round corners and frighten each other. They climbed up lampposts and frightened each other. Then jumped out of the dustbins and frightened each other. All the way home. And that is how the story ends. On a dark, dark hill, there is a dark, dark town. In the dark, dark town, there is a dark, dark street. In the dark, dark street, there is a dark, dark house. In the dark, dark house, there is a dark, dark staircase. Down the dark, dark staircase, there is a dark, dark cellar. In the dark, dark cellar, some skeleton lived. They still do. The end. Okay, so this is a very short story. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. So I'm glad you liked this this Halloween story for kids. I really loved Funnybones since I was a child. that was some British TV children's animation. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So remember, we've got a few days left until Halloween night arrives on 31st of October. So that's it for now. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notification, and don't forget to visit my social media is Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest and TikTok. You can look at my early teaser and short videos and exclusive content, so you can always support me in the near future. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So this is a good first Halloween themed read aloud for children, especially for special grown-ups. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a bit. So happy Halloween.